Know Yourself, the channel that we have designed to help us build a relationship in our day-to-day life. For the past weeks, we have been talking about signs to look out for, the weak ones in marriage, signs of a weak marriage. And because of that, obviously you would want to know then the other way around. So today we're going to begin another journey of elements of a healthy marriage. We have talked about unhealthy marriage. Today we want to talk about elements of a healthy marriage. I hope it will help us, those of us who are in relationship, especially the couples. Despite the different approaches that couples collectively have to marriage, the element of a healthy marriage shares some common characteristics. These common characteristics do not imply that a marriage will be free of conflicts, but rather that couples with these elements have the glue that keeps them together. If your marriage does not include all these positive elements that I'm going to discuss with you, it also doesn't mean the marriage is doomed to failure. I want you to take note of that. Use these characteristics as a checkup to help you and your spouse explore together the areas that are working well with you and those that may need some extra attention or nurturing. And so the first element of a good and a healthy relationship or marriage is the need for you to maintain friendship. So maintaining friendship. A deep friendship is the foundation for a happy marriage. I remember we talked about marriage from friendship standpoints. You can go back to our previous videos. We've talked about friendship, viewing marriage from friendship standpoints. Now, this friendship we're talking about cultivates the intimacy between husband and wife. An intimacy that can sustain a marriage even beyond a romantic connection. Maintaining a friendship is a continual process of learning the other person's likes, dislikes, fears, hopes, and dreams. It involves practicing showing respect for one another and, quite simply, the continual enjoyment of each other's company. Can you imagine not liking the company of someone you have chosen to be your lover? It is this friendship that allows the couple to become an expert at when and how to repair hurt feelings, as well as how to apologize and keep inevitable conflict from getting out of control. So that is a good sign, an element of a healthy marriage. 2, practicing kindness, respect, and nurturing is yet another good element. Doing things that please and uplift your partner typically occur naturally during the dating phase of a relationship. That's why we know. The need to continue courting your spouse beyond the dating phase and throughout the marriage is essential. Couples that take time to nurture their spouse also create an emotional safety net that protects their closeness even during conflicts. This way, each person feels secure bringing up issues or problems without fear of ridicule. Even through the potential boredom of your daily routines, you and your partner can still find ways to show each other that you are worthy of admiration and respect. Very, very important. Another sign or element of a good, healthy relationship is doing your part. Although marriage is a partnership, it involves the active participation of two people. Both individuals need to do their part to address personal issues and achieve personal growth. You cannot control what your spouse does or how they react, but you can begin addressing the ways in which you respond or react in certain situations. You can do your part. Stay motivated to take good care of yourself, both inside and out. Stay committed to doing your part, even if your spouse behaves poorly or their actions are seemingly unfair. If physical or emotional abuse is part of your spouse's poor behavior, remove yourself from the situation and seek outside help. And yet another sign or element of a healthy relationship is managing conflicts. As we know, conflict is a natural part of any relationship. Those who study conflict will tell you that conflict is unavoidable when it comes to relationship. It is not the frequent that conflict occurs that matters most, but how couples address them is important. In marriage, there are two primary types of conflict I want to share with you. One, those that are solvable, and what I term those that couples learn to live with. Couples learn to identify the differences between the two and to develop healthy ways to manage them as they arise. Together, couples can problem solve the conflicts that are resolvable, which finding ways to making the irresolvable ones. This can keep them from impacting their relationship in unhealthy ways. So as you address and find ways of keeping time with those that you can manage, you also find ways to manage the irresolvable ones. Then again, I want to share with you that this element is equally important to any healthy relationship. Staying committed to the commitments. You want to stay committed to the commitment. When both husband and wife remain committed to staying together, not only there are they more likely to stay together, they reaffirm a sense of permanence and stability that will block conflict from destroying their commitments. In other words, their actions can lead to a self-fulfilling one, a life that they wish for. People want to be married and be happy, but they are not committed to that relationship, which is very, very bad. And as I indicated, I'm very sure what we are going through today and with the subsequent bulletin, we'll also see that indeed, when we measure that one with our relationship, coupled with others that we'll share with you, you will see that you are on track. Or if there are some areas that you need to make some amends, then the two of you decide. We thank you so much today also for your time. We urge you to keep your comments coming. Subscribe so we can share and receive more content. Bye-bye.